Well, the St. Louis Bourbon Festival returns this weekend for an evening of fun and, of course, lots and lots of this stuff. Bourbon. Which is why I've got a big smile on my face. Guests can prepare for a haunting and unforgettable night at the Limp Mansion. This year, proceeds are going towards the Code 3 response for first responders here in the St. Louis area. This morning, I've got the guys right here in the house from the St. Louis Bourbon Society. Good morning, gentlemen.
Hi.
Good morning.
How you feeling?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Table
All
full
right.
of
Making
bourbon.
sure you guys haven't had any samples as of yet.
Too early to drink it, never too early to think about it.
Is that what it is? First of all, I want to know more about the cause that you guys are contributing to this weekend, the Code 3. Mm-hmm. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so I can kind of give you a little bit of a background. So Code 3 essentially is kind of a emergency priority response for law enforcement, fire, and medics that go out. That gives it that critical nature, and that's really what Code 3 does. Is they give grants out to people that have been injured in the line of duty or had suffered any kind of catastrophic events in their life. So through the line of duty. So we're happy to support them and really just excited to work with them to give back to local first responders. So
thank you guys for doing that.
Yeah.
How excited are you for this weekend?
It's my favorite day of the year, for sure. It's always a great time. So
right outside of Christmas, it's kind of right there. So yeah.
Forget your birthday and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah.
absolutely. I don't have 600 bourbons at my birthday every year.
Okay.
So.
By the
My
way,
birth-
is
my
that
birthday's
a
the
wedding
following
ring you
day,
have
so it's
on?
cool.
Because your wife might be watching.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, wait a minute. What about our anniversary?
Well, that's
you know
touche.
what? Can I say something?
Yeah.
real quick? Today is my wife and I's 20th anniversary. So,
yes,
so,
yes.
so happy anniversary to Melissa. So love you.
You just earned some points with that one.
Well, there you go.
And the next day after the Bourbon Festival is my birthday. So
Perfect.
Like a twofer or a threefer in this case. Just how big is the St. Louis Bourbon Society?
So currently, the Bourbon Society has around 17,000 followers on social media, so we have about 600 or 700 people that are actually subscribing members to our group, and so we've gained a lot of traction over the last 5 years. Really, we've been established since 2016, so we've been around for quite a while and just been growing every year. So we're getting there.
What makes bourbon your drink of choice?
The fact that it's one of America's last genuine handcrafted products, all right? The only thing I like more than selling it is drinking it, you know? So.
I had a conversation yesterday with Gary about all this, and Paul as well. All bourbons are whiskeys, but all whiskeys are bourbon. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Bourbon is actually the most regulated spirit in the world. There's more things you have to do and do right to get that word bourbon on your label. So if you're a bourbon craftsman or distiller, you're doing the hard work.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you guys use the term society. So is this a hobnobbing type of adventure, yeah?
That's funny that you ask. No, so actually when our co-founder Drew and myself started the group, we wanted to make sure that we weren't having any meetings because that sounded too task orientated. So we have a lot of get-togethers. We kind of focus primarily on education. Okay. So we'll do a lot of educational events, charity, and then also what we tagged as fellowship in the spirit.
That's cool.
With the lowercase s.
Lowercase s. All right.
Yeah.
Tell me about what we have here on the table.
I'll let you talk about especially the first one because that's definitely your wheelhouse at least.
These guys not only bring bourbon to the people, but they bring unique bourbons to the people. So what we're looking at here are some single barrel expressions. All right, that one in the middle is a 7-year-old Yellowstone bourbon. Whoa. All right, every time a bottle of bourbon gets opened, Yellowstone bourbon gets opened, that generates a donation back to Yellowstone National Park. We've been doing that since 1872.
Wow.
So these guys went out and picked a exclusive 7-year-old single barrel at 119 proof, and it's one of the rare whiskeys that you'll get to try at the event.
119 proof.
Yes, sir. We don't make the bottled water.
Oh, knock off your feet.
Yeah. Not these feet.
Not is it?
Nope.
Now, I know that this weekend's activities are sold out. But you've got something coming up with Steve Hot Dogs. Tell me about that.
Oh man, that's one of the, another great day of the year. It's hot dogs and bourbon together at last. All right, so the hot dog chef is crafting some unique hot dogs that are going to pair with some unique expressions of bourbons, and we get to party with Steve Ewing, and we just have a good time eating hot dogs and drinking whiskey.
And it's also for a great cause too, right? Tornado relief.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anytime that we get together with these guys, you know, there's plenty of bottles you can pull off the shelf, but we always want to use these opportunities to help make our community a better place.
That's cool. That is really cool. Now, how long would a bottle like this last, or how long should a bottle like this last?
Once they open, they disappear pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
But we encourage you to enjoy them with friends as opposed to sitting in your basement by yourself. So, you know, one of the new things that we do sometimes when we gather and we drink some of these with great friends is we actually have them sign the bottle and kind of make it a memorable moment that we can kind of look back on and share.
That's
so, kind
cool.
of, neat thing.
Real quick, because you know I'm kind of into these things too. How, like, is there an age you should be looking for as far as the bottles go? Should you want something that's been, you know, bottled up for 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 30?
Yeah.
A lot of people want to tell you that age equals quality. You become a straight bourbon whiskey after 2 years and 1 day in that new American charred white oak barrel. So I think as long as it says the word straight on it, you're usually doing pretty good. I mean, I'm an 8-year-old whiskey guy, but
Okay.
I mean, there's plenty of distillers who tell you 4 is all you need, you know?
Yeah. 4 is a good cutoff. So probably one really good words to look for in a bottle. If you see bottled and bond on there, that's a good kind of category for me, knowing that it's at least 4 years. And so
All right.
that's my preference zone.
All right. That sounds good, guys. I appreciate you stopping by.
Absolutely.
Remember, you have to be 21 years of age to drink too. We
Sorry,
got to throw
James.
that out there, kind of our
Oh, man, I guess I don't call it.
disclosure factor there too. Ship crew discovered treasure.